And I indicated to Speaker Boehner several months ago that if, in fact, Congress failed to act, I would use all the lawful authority that I possess to try to make the system work better. And that's going to happen. That's going to happen before the end of the year.
All right, Jeannie, the president is not playing around, okay? I personally have thought, regardless of your politics, he should have been doing this for a while. It's clear, at least to my read of this, that he's not running for any more races. He's not campaigning for anybody right now. He's got 2 years left. He thinks he's got the winning hand. I happen to agree with him on immigration, and he's daring them to threaten to shut down the government or whatever else, or do anything, and they'll call their bluff on it. The same thing on a host of other issues. I think this is the president. Let's see if he's got the follow-through that we're going to see for the next 24 months. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think so. And I think on immigration, he feels like he made a big mistake listening to the red state Democrats. I mean, Bill Clinton said it over the weekend. You know, it was a hard choice on his part, and I get that. But he feels, I think now, looking back, the red state Democrats mostly lost. The purple state Democrats then lost. And those are the ones like in Udall in Colorado who could have won had he taken this action. So I think he feels from a variety of perspectives, listening to the Senate Democrats in those red states was a big mistake, and he's not going to do it. So I think we're going to see him move on immigration. I think we're going to see him potentially veto the Keystone Pipeline, despite what Mary Landrieu is saying now. And I think, you know, we're going to see him move ahead. He's had an administration in which he has listened a lot more to Democrats and not done things they've asked him not to do, that in the end he's almost regretted. So I think now he feels the freedom to go ahead and do them. And in this case particularly, immigration is in the best interest of the Democratic Party going into 2016.
And I'd argue Republicans too.
Republicans as
Get
well.
this out of the way now before
absolutely.
16. Dom, do you get the sense that he's had it and he's up for a fight, or he's going to want to say Keystone, you know what? In the end, I'll go along with this, but this is what I want back for it, that he's willing to trade, or he's just mad?
I think he's tired of playing along with the system. I think that the president has his legacy in mind, and he's not going to play this game anymore of let's make a deal, and then the deal doesn't happen, and all the backlash falls on him, whether it's within his party or from Republicans. I think, again, the big L in terms of legacy, and that's all he's concentrating on. And, you know, I don't know. The professor laid it out, and I said this to you on Friday night. I don't know on this immigration thing, because he is, what was Mitch McConnell's words, waving a red flag in front of a bull? I mean, it's going to be tough.
I think Republicans are bluffing on this. I think they want this issue to go away now. They don't want to get to 16 and have to debate about who likes the Latino vote more. The Latinos made it clear in the midterms that they held this against Democrats, just like you said. And they blamed the president on this, and as a result, they took it out on Democrats running, as you said, in races that could have gone either way here. So I think if Democrats are smart, they shut up and let the president do the fighting for them and see how this all plays out.
Yeah, and in their own recap of the 2012 election, what did the Republicans say? Among several things, what they did wrong is not addressing the immigration issue and not attracting Latino voters. And Dominic was talking about this earlier. You know, Rand Paul is one of the few Republicans going out, not necessarily on immigration, to try to speak to these constituencies. Republicans can't win nationwide unless they do that. So I think the president is doing them a favor, but I don't think they're going to see it that way.
Do you think, we only got 26 left, do you think they follow through at all on their threat to trying to fund certain other things if they don't go along with this? Or Republicans just say we object to it, but we'll let the president win this one so we can move on to the other stuff?
I think they'd be crazy not to move on to the other stuff, but I think they're going to have the usual battle between the moderates and the party leaders and those in the backbench who really feel they want to go back to their home state and say, we fought the president. And that's going to be a problem for Boehner and McConnell and everyone else.
Good stuff, guys. Thank you so much. Now we're going to have a look at news making headlines right after the break in the Hudson Valley. Stay with us.